I'm Jesse, I sing for the band Stick to Your Guns, and we're here with PETA 2. You know, listening to bands like Propagandhi, and I wouldn't even say like Propagandhi, pretty much just Propagandhi. I was singing their words at such a young age, barely grasped them and the importance of what they meant, and then the older I got, that band stayed with me. And then it's almost just like the words became more and more and more and more and more and more important. At the age when I started becoming the person that I am, I was incredibly impressionable, you know what I mean? And so we have people like that who watch our band. So the fact of, you know, they're here and there's kind of a lot of bands who don't necessarily have anything to say, at least in a social or political aspect, I almost feel obligated, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people suffer kind of from cognitive dissonance. They've believed one thing for so long that it doesn't matter what kind of truth or things you put in their face, it doesn't matter. It's going to be see-through to them. You know, they're just going to do the things that they've been doing because it's tradition and that's how they've been doing it their whole life, and it's easy and it's comfortable. So, you know, the fact that like PETA, I feel like, is hated. To me, that's because you guys are doing the right. You're doing something right. Like I read Meat is for Pussies, John Joseph, and that when I read that, I was just like, this is fucking cool. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of the times there's like dudes in my band, they're lift and they're strong, and that was a big thing for me. It was like, well, and I would always use that excuse too. It's like, well, do you go to the gym anymore? I'm like, yeah, well, I'm vegan now, so it's hard to, you know, it's hard to get my protein. Like I started believing it when I read that, and it was just kind of like, oh wait, you know, there's these 92-year-old triathlons who are, you know, had been vegan their entire lives, and that's why they've been able to live that long and still be a functioning human being. There's this quote I read about how humans aren't carnivores because they don't go and kill their food and eat it immediately. They're actually necrophores. I make fun of my guys about this. They're more like vultures than they are like lions, you know what I mean? So, right. For more information on veganism, visit PETA2.com.